This is Charlotte Barbel, LMT-CST, and this is a full body foam roll routine. As a massage therapist, I recommend foam rolling to my clients often because it's a really great way to keep the muscles open and relaxed. It relieves stiffness and tension. Sometimes it can even help to relieve some of that muscle pain that we have, the knots that we get in our muscles. This is my favorite go-to routine that I do almost every day to keep my own body open and clear and moving in a really limber way. It releases muscle tension in my neck and shoulders and back, hips, legs. It's the whole shebang. Let's get started. I'm gonna start the routine on the front side of our bodies. We're gonna do the front of the legs, and then we'll do the back of the legs. We'll move to the glutes, and then on the back, and end on this upper neck, shoulders. So the first thing we're gonna do, get your foam roller. I love the longer foam rollers because it gives me more room to be able to work versus the shorter ones. So we're gonna come on your toes and come so we are facing the foam roller right on your shins. We're gonna go on top of the foam roller and just start rolling. We're gonna do about 3 passes, but you're welcome to do as many times as you feel like your body needs. Okay, moving on to the quads. Go down on your elbows and just roll out those quads. This is just getting the middle of the quad. If you would like to get more on the inside or outside, you're just gonna rotate your body. So I can really feel this on the outside of my left quad and the inside of my right. We'll do that on both sides. You can make sure you go on the full length of the quad. The next thing we're gonna do is getting into the IT band. So come up on your side, down on the elbow again, and just roll that IT band. Again, we're gonna do about 3 passes, but you're welcome to pause the video and do as many as you need. If you come across a really sore spot, then you're welcome to just stop and hold right on that sore spot. This gives that knot or tension an opportunity to just have some concentrated pressure to support it in releasing and letting go. We're gonna move on to the other side. You're welcome to have the other leg either in front of you or behind you. Whichever one is the most comfortable. I tend to have it in front of me. And then we're using the opposite hand as a sort of support balance. Don't forget to come up into the hip. So this is where we're putting the leg behind. This is what I find the most comfortable. And then coming up onto the hip. Okay, now we're gonna be moving onto the back side of the legs. Just go ahead and take your hands, put them behind you, lift up your body, and foam roll those calves. So you can enhance this foam roll by putting one calf, one leg on top of the other leg, and this just creates a deeper foam roll. Okay, same thing other side. And just roll out that calf. All right, moving on to the hamstrings. Once again, hands behind you, lift up. And we're just gonna roll out those hamstrings. We can enhance this hamstring foam roll by putting one leg on top of the other. And other side. Okay, moving on to our glutes. Just go ahead and sit right on top of that foam roller. And we're gonna take one leg over the top of the other, creating this kind of figure four. And moving your glute right into the foam roller. So I'm gonna take this hand on the side and move my body into the foam roller. I'm kind of tilting a little bit and then just going back and forth right here, just really getting right into that glute. You can rotate your body kind of back and forth in this direction to get a little bit different angle of your glute. Okay, next side. Create that figure four. I'm leaning into the foam roller to really get a good roll on that glute. If I want to go deeper into this, I'm going to turn my body just a little bit more to get a different angle on the side. Or I can move up in this direction to come closer to the middle. That middle of the glute. I also love doing a little stretch right here. I'm just bringing my leg up into my body. That just gives a really good stretch while we're doing the foam rolling. The next position will be working on right around the sacrum area. And this is something that I find that a lot of people who do foam rolling kind of miss this area, and it's a really important place to get. So to get around the sacrum or the tailbone, then we just want to put our hands right on the foam roller for support, and then just get right on that sacrum, and then we're just gonna roll. This is like massaging the attachments of the glutes right on that sacrum. Moving along to the low back, we're just going to take our body right into the low back. Gotta use a little core strength right here to keep yourself upright. But we are rolling this low back. Okay, if we want to get to the side, we can rotate our body out one direction and keep rolling. That will get to the side, and then we can move to the other side. Just really getting a good roll on that low back. Okay, moving to the mid back. I can hear my back cracking and popping. Okay, and then the upper back. Okay, once we get to the upper part of your back, we can target and get into those rhomboids, into the traps, just by moving our arms in different directions. If you want to be able to get more of the outside of your shoulder, right in this area, then we're going to have our hands out to the side. I like to support my head, and we're just gonna foam roll with the arms out like this. If we want to target more of the middle of the upper back, you're gonna bring your arms in, almost creating a little bit of an arch. We're popping those rhomboids out to be able to target. Those are the muscles right between the shoulder blades. You want to pop those out and then roll. Now we're going to get into the lats right here on the side of the body. So go ahead and get up on your foam roller, turn your body so that it's onto the foam roller, and bring your arm behind your head, and then just roll right. We're getting up into the rotator cuff, the shoulder, back of the shoulder, and then down the lats. Okay, then we're gonna do that the other side. Lastly, we can take the foam roller and put it parallel to our body. In this section, we can actually move this foam roller side to side on either side of our spine, just to target a little bit more, more of the muscles right on the outsides of the spine. So go ahead and lay down, and then we're going to be rotating and rolling, just going back and forth left to right. This is getting all the way from the head all the way down to the sacrum. Just feels super great. Thank you for joining me for this full body foam roll routine. I invite you to like this video if it was helpful for you, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos, and share this with friends so that more people can be aware of how they can support their bodies with this fantastic tool of foam rolling. For further support, go ahead and check out this video where we're talking about full body stretches, and we'll see you on the next video.